Peace, everyone.
Peace.
Welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to Rooted Crowns. If this is your first time here, I'm Ife.
I'm Lev.
And we are Rooted Crowns. The family and community, ultimately, that celebrates and supports integral wellness, symbiotic abundance, and intercultural connection. And today, we wanted to just have a video where we talk about this amazing event, this gathering that I didn't know anything about before meeting Lev, that happens right in Philly, and it's called Odunde, and it's this amazing event that is like rich with African spirituality. And so Lev has been doing this for many years, and I want to just we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to just ask him about it so that y'all can kind of hear his experience with it. And yeah, we just wanted to introduce this event to y'all in case y'all don't know, or if y'all do know but you didn't get to go this year, you can see a little bit of what we saw, because this is something that I think is really powerful if you can't make it to the motherland right now and you want to experience some richness of African culture. So, Lev, what is your history with Odunde?
A voice calling from within our core.
What are we here for? We realize that our power lies
in how we live our lives,
and how we choose to show up.
So we choose to show up as Rooted Crowns, and this is our living prayer. Birth from the earth,
on a path to reclaim our name,
nature, ancestral medicine to heal our home. We sow this prayer in our bodies between many hands and upon our land.
In direct response to self-hate, for scarcity, and climate change.
But it's simple for real. We plant full forests and concrete jungles,
inspiring youth to lead us out the struggle,
nourishing our bodies as living proof,
sharing all we do to amplify this truth.
Yeah, we documenting it all,
bringing it to you so you can feel this call in person, online.
Yeah, we standing tall, Rooted Crowns, let's rock with it, y'all.
So, Odunde, I've been going to Odunde for the last 5 years, and Odunde has been going on for over 20 years. It has a very rich history. I don't know all the details. I don't know the names of those who brought it to the States, but I know that Yoruba priests brought it over here from Yoruba, and that it's a Oshun festival that celebrates the goddess, the Orisha Oshun, who's of the river, who is the Orisha, the divine entity that governs over the things that are worth living for, beauty and love and abundance. And she's always found in the flowing river, in the fresh, sweet waters, in the waterfalls. And so that's why we go to the river. You'll see in this video. Every year for Odunde, the festival begins with a procession where everybody walks together with offerings of beautiful flowers, of fruits, of honey, and plays the bata drums, which are unique to Yoruba and unique to music for the Orishas. And so you'll hear music to all the Orishas singing in this procession. You'll see just a beautiful expression of African culture that is rare to see on this soil, and in this procession, there are those who are carrying the procession forward, and everybody is invited to walk together with the Yoruba priests and priestesses. Who are, walking to the river to give these offerings. And before we reach the bridge, the priests and the priestesses, they reach the crossroads. There's a crossroads right before we reach the bridge. And the crossroads is a very special place. It's a very important place to understand, because there resides, well, first they consult the ancestors. They actually do a reading on the spot to listen to what the ancestors have to say, and whether we receive the ancestors' blessing to move forward with this offering.
This year, did they say something like "watch your children"? Was that the ancestors?
Yeah, they said you can go forward, but be careful. Protect your children. Watch over the young ones. So they said the message this year was move forward, but with caution. And after consulting the ancestors, then there's an entity and energy that resides in the crossroads called Eshu, or Elegua. And Eshu is, you always can, I shouldn't say always, but I've often seen, many times when you're going to give offering to an Orisha, you'll give one to Eshu first. Every Orisha will have their own Eshu. And Eshu kind of guards the entrance and the crossroads, deals with communication and transfer of energy. And so Eshu is a very important Orisha. We're going to go more into Oshun in this video. And you'll see as the procession goes, everybody walks up the bridge, and first the priestesses and the priests will give their offering. And then it is followed with everyone else's offering. And then with this offering, you first hold it close, you put it to your head, put it to your heart, you pray over it, ask for blessings, show your gratitude, and then you toss your offering. And your offering has to be something from the earth, something that will go back into the river without polluting it. So everybody was asked not to drop their trash or wrappers or containers into the river.
I really appreciated that, because that could have been so messy if everybody was just throwing some like Twinkies or something into the sea. But everybody's, it was like honey and fruit and flower petals, everything biodegradable, things that are going to just feed, different beings of the river, and so it was good. That was a beautiful part.
Yeah, and it's a really beautiful event that I try not to miss, do my best to. I think I missed it one time in the last 6 years, but I've been 5 times in the last 6 years. So yeah, I found out about Odunde Festival from the Capoeira community. I believe Oman, who is a teacher, guide, and close friend of mine who lives in Philly, introduced me and invited me out. I stayed with him, and it was a beautiful experience, and I've had to come back ever since, whether it's rain or shine. We've had some years where it was pouring down on us, and we still went out there. So we had folks holding up a tarp, and we were all dressed in white. And that's another thing that's, it's a street festival, so you have people in all their expressions, but then you have a lot of people also dressed in white. And yeah, there's a sacredness, there's a beauty in that. And we come out there just in white, and we're playing capoeira on the street. And when it was raining, man, we all left like that holiday in India, Holi. When people are throwing paint. Yeah, so our white clothes were just full of dirt and mud and color, just. But
yeah, so after the offering, after chilling out for a little bit, then the hora happens, and so they had the hora, and that was beautiful.
Yeah, this is one of the most kind of lit horas of the year here on the East Coast. Folks come out from all over to be there. You'll have games and games and games just for hours. I mean, sometimes it'll go till sunset, which is late you know, in the summer.
Middle of the summer.
Yeah, and then it's Kamal Baba, Contromeshi Kamal and Contromeshi Ava of Fika Philly. They're the ones who kind of host it every year, and they just hold such a beautiful energy, and it really shows with the festival. And then there's the marketplace, which is this beautiful, you know, seemingly endless marketplace of African goods, and it's one of the biggest African marketplace events, you know, of the year. So a lot of folks come out there just for that, just to see all these beautiful artifacts and crafts and body products and clothes that are rare to find.
So one thing I will be honest about with the festival, and from my experience being somebody who eats well and who is pregnant, we could not find quality food at this festival. Now, maybe it was because we didn't look hard enough, or maybe it just wasn't there yet.
I was looking for the folks in the past that I would go to, because there used to be a couple, like Mama Tia Ola. I didn't see her there. There was another sister who usually comes from Delaware, who does like raw food. Food is really fresh, nice drinks. I didn't see them this year, so.
Okay, well, yeah, so that was the thing, but we figured it out as we always do. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. We just wanted to share with you the experience, and, you know, let you know that it's here, and that if you're interested in this type of connection to all of our human collective roots in this way, kind of, I mean, it's a little, well, I don't know, I can't say everybody has roots in Orisha culture.
Well, Orisha culture is an expression.
It's an expression
of like an original human culture that you know, is uniquely Yoruba in this point in time, but when you look at the science behind the spirituality, and it applies to everyone. You're tapping into an energetic, you know, realm, or you can call it grid, or you can call it frequency that
and
is
it's based in the earth.
Yeah,
in some ways, yeah.
And anyone who shows up to it, it will speak to.
Yeah. So we won't go into that too deep in this video, but I'm sure we'll go deeper into it in other videos as we continue our studies, as we, you know, continue our studies on many levels and realms. So thank you for watching, and yeah, check it out, Odunde Festival in Philly. All right, y'all. We'll see you next time. Subscribe, thumbs up if you're feeling our channel or feeling our videos.
All right. Peace.
Peace.